Okay, welcome everybody to the third installment of Guitar Up Front. Again, we're lucky enough to have my friend Mike Kenny, a very knowledgeable musicologist, with us to add some color commentary, and Mark Labrie, our resident engineer and producer of this program. My name is Chris Schroeder. I'm a great fan of guitar music of all sorts and all types, and hopefully you'll get exposed to a spectrum of different types of styles and players, all with the common denominator being that they have to be very, very good musicians and be doing a good job with the piece of music they're working on. I like to start off a little bit slow so as not to crash into anything headlong. I want to play a piece here. There was a group of 3 guitarists that showed up in my hometown not long ago, and that's amazing because my hometown is like a general store and a post office and a church. Somebody arranged to get them down to the local church. They're called the California Guitar Trio. I believe they're affiliated one way or another with Robert Fripp and his crafty guitarists. Because when they came there was a bunch of people who followed them in the door who were part of the Robert Fripp project, as far as his teaching style and his promotional endeavors. This particular group, the California Guitar Trio, are not afraid to stretch outside the bounds of traditional classic repertoire. They play some really, really fun stuff. And the piece that I want to start with today is Bohemian Rhapsody. This is done with 3 guitarists. I believe there's maybe some additional instrumentation, but it's the classic cut from the rock band Queen. And here it is, Bohemian Rhapsody, California Guitar Trio.
got to be a real crowd pleaser, right?
And it's an unusual choice to do for multiple classical guitars and acoustic guitars. It's quite fun.
Is that recorded in your town?
No, that was recorded the Luna Lounge. Do you know where that is? They don't really say, but probably California or something like that. This next thing I told both of you guys before we started the show that I was going to play because I just think it's so fun. This is another acoustic version. This is, although solo, and it's another unusual song to be playing on acoustic guitar. But this one's a lot of fun. This is a guitarist name that I'm not real familiar with, except for this piece, named Guy Van Duzer. Like you said earlier, that you might have seen him in a folk project or something like that. He's one of those guys. Anyway, this is the Stars and Stripes Forever, John Philip Sousa song on acoustic guitar, Guy Van Duzer.
Okay, this is by my other favorite composer, John Philip Sousa.
Should we be standing? You never have too many acoustic guitar marches.
Yeah, that is a little bit bizarre,
It's incredibly good, though.
but yeah, it's fun. I don't know of any other John Philip Sousa guitar works besides that one. This next cut, I used to buy music from this mail order house down in Texas, and I got to be kind of good friends with this guy because I would order so much stuff, and I would ask him his opinion on certain things. And I asked him one time, "Who are your favorite rock guitarists?" And he surprised me. He said, number one, he said Bill Nelson. That's the guy from Bebop Deluxe, who is incredible. And he said another one, Michael Landau, which I hadn't really listened to a lot of. It's kind of hard to find his really good work. It's sometimes obscure. But I started listening to him. I started buying the stuff from him. And he's one of those LA studio cats that's probably been on a billion albums, but when he really plays, his stuff is harder to find. But they put together a band called Burning Water, Michael Landau and some of the other LA studio guys. And this is a cut off of that, the title track, Push Push, off of Burning Water. Abendado, I think is the name of the album. Anyway, this is Michael Landau. A lot of rhythm stuff in here, but he's just got such a great style. This is Push Push, Michael Landau.
Do you
think of that one, Mike?
That's a guitar song. It's faster than I can think.
Yeah, it's some fun stuff. You know who I really love listening to ever since I was a kid is Santana. I mean, how can you go wrong with some of the earlier Santana recordings? He's done a gazillion albums. He's managed to stay alive in the popular spectrum for a long, long time. But there's periods of time where he would do some outstanding stuff on his albums. There was one album called Oneness. It was probably the last Santana album to be transferred over to CD. That I personally think has some of his best playing on it. This song is called "Cry of the Wilderness" from the Oneness album, Santana. Kind of a fun instrumental. He doesn't do a whole lot of instrumentals. That was kind of a fun one. You've been a Santana fan over the years, Mike?
For the most part. I have. I always enjoyed his music.
Okay, this next one is Larry Coryell. You know, I'm a huge Larry Coryell fan. We'll probably hear something that he does every show. This next piece is is from the Live at Montreux, Montreux album, and it's a fun one. This particular concert, he was really inspired. They really caught him at his best, I think. And it was a concert, I believe, 1974.
74.
Summer of
I
'74.
think so.
So this is a fun one. This is a piece from that.